Did you know that about 98% of people visiting your website leave without buying? Today I'm going to share with you an AI-powered sales funnel system that sells for you 24/7, no coding, no tech headaches, and it works within minutes. The result for you? More leads, more sales, and higher conversions without spending a cent more on ads. The tool is involve.me, so let's find out how it works. Yes, in most industries, the conversion rate of your website is as low as 1%, and a good conversion rate is about 7% or 8%. You see, getting traffic to your website is just one part of the equation. You also need to engage with the customer and guide them to the product that they want. Well, one of the best ways is to create a funnel. And sales funnels might sound like some fancy marketing speak, but it doesn't have to be. Just think of it as a way to help your customer make their decision on what product or service is right for them. But you need to make these funnels interactive so that the customer is engaged. That's why quizzes, forms, and surveys make such great funnels, because believe it or not, people love talking about themselves and answering questions that relate to their own needs. When you help the customer and listen to the customer, you make more sales. But of course, we are in the age of AI and automation, so we're going to use AI to help us build our funnel. So let's see an AI funnel builder in action. So this works similar to many other tools. You just ask it for what you want and the funnel is created, right? You can also use the templates up here and then integrations into your website. So super easy to just get it from here into your website. You can find this tool down in the description, the first comment. But you can also use these AI tools here. So like funnel generator, quiz generator, all of this. But for this video, we're just going to use the AI agent. So for example, if you have a blog, like this is my personal blog. So if I want to get a pop-up so that I can get people's email addresses who are enjoying the content, then I can email them, re-engage them. Well, I can build a funnel here in involve.me. So you can be as specific about your prompt as you want. I just said here, build me a newsletter pop-up form for my website, connormartin.com. So as you can see, the AI is building out my newsletter form here. It's telling me everything that it's doing. So it really is as simple as that. I can go in here and just change the text if I want. Say to get my weekly newsletter. See it changes there. I can also change the design as well up here, the global design, or add some images, or I can ask the AI agent to change things for me. So of course you can put your brand colors in here to change them as you wish. So as you can see, it's very, very simple to use. Everything just works. So for example, if I also want their phone number, I can say add new field and I can choose phone here, and then it will add their phone or whatever information you might need from your potential customer. So I don't want this text here, for example. I think that's too much. Just delete it. So if you're happy with this, you can make as many changes as you want or ask the AI to change what you want, but I'm quite happy with this. So we can just configure it here. You can just click the publish now, but you can see that you get a domain name for this funnel. So for this exact kind of template or component, whatever it is you're building. So we can either publish it now already, or we can, receive an email every single time, right? That's on the paid plan. If you want to get emails every time you get a new submission, for example. You can also connect your different apps. So maybe you want to connect to your newsletter platform like MailChimp or something. But for now, I'm going to publish this and check out my page. So now that we have it published, this is the URL we can see. You can just open it there and see the page so you can see what it looks like. Looks good to me. And then we can embed it as a website widget. So for this, I want it to be a pop-up. So I generally like to do on exit intent. So like when the customer is kind of like leaving the website, they've kind of had enough, they got their information. It's a good time to connect with them to, to sell the newsletter, for example. And then you can select the size. I like to do it big because, I want them to see it. And you have other options here as well. But for now, let's just get the embed code. So we have the code here, and all you need to do is go into the back end of your WordPress, right? And just go to code. And then I usually add this down at the bottom of the page. Okay. And now let's just preview the changes here. So now let's say I'm reading this blog post, for example, then when I go to exit, my pop-up comes. So super easy way to just get, more sales to your product. Let's look at something a little bit more complex now. So you can really go as simple or as complicated with your prompt as you want. To be honest, the more context that you give AI, the better your output will be. So it's a good idea to think through everything that you're doing. So in this case, I'm going to build a quiz where customers can, answer questions about themselves and then get a personalized meal plan. So I just went through the different questions here, the different pages, right, that they could be asked. And then I put the colors, all of that. So you can always ask ChatGPT to help you with this. I call it like a meta prompt. So I say, ChatGPT, can you write me a meta prompt for a custom quiz for my business, which it knows a lot about my business already. So let's try this one out to see something a bit more complicated. Okay, so this one takes a little bit more work, of course. So for example, here I need to add a few images. Here we have question 1 of 5, which was there, but I don't see it anymore. So let's try to ask for what's happening with that. So I can just say something like, can you make sure that the rating is there? I don't see it. Okay, and at any point really, you can just change the quiz here. You go down to each slide here. You can also move them from left to right here, or, change the text, or anything you want to do is customizable. So also, if you want to test it out, you can go up here and test the funnel or preview the design. So I'm just testing it out here. So I'll say, okay, how many meals do you have each day? You can go 3, and then it goes to the next one, which I haven't done yet. Okay, and up here, you can also get all your responses. So using questionnaires and surveys is just such a good way to get feedback from your customers, or just to really guide them to the products that they need. So check it out down below in the comments, and I'll be with you very soon for the next video. Thanks for watching.